Good morning to every one of you. Okay, thank you very much. Today I am happy that you are much eager to learn the subject which we are going to discuss, that is the illustration 7. So today's topic is much interesting because we are going to learn disposal of surplus meant for electricity company that maintain account in the double accounting system. That disposal of surplus is how that surplus to be transferred, how the surplus arises. That is, surplus is here that actual or clear profit minus that reasonable return, or that is normal profit. If the electricity company earned more than that of the normal profit, only there will be surplus. Suppose that profit of the electricity company is 50 lakhs and the reasonable return is 45 lakhs, then surplus is 5 lakh. That is the actual minus normal. 50 lakh minus 45 lakh is 5 lakhs. Then these 5 lakhs should be transferred to 3 reserves. The first reserve is the reward to efficiency. First one. 1/3 of it should be given to reward to efficiency. And out of the 2/3, 50% should be taken for the tariff and dividend control reserve. And another 50% should be taken to the consumer benefit fund, consumer benefit reserve. Understand? You see that why the classification? First 1/3 to be given to the efficiency, reward for efficiency. The remaining 2/3, why it has been stated is that the first one, reward to efficiency, should not exceed 5% of the normal profit. The 1/3 of that, give it in the problem 18,000. That if it is 1,000, 1/3, 5% of it is, less than that, 15,000. 5% of the normal profit is, suppose 15,000 means only 15,000 should be given, transferred to the that reward for efficiency, and the remaining would be taken. Remaining would be taken for the 2 reserves, that is the tariff and dividend control reserve 50% and consumer benefit reserve that 50%. And suppose in the first case I have told 15,000 only means, then 18,000, that 36,000 plus 3,000, 39,000 should be there. And this 39,000 should be shared equally for this tariff and dividend control reserve and the consumer benefit reserve. In that case, it won't be 18,000, it would be 10,500, 20,500 for the second one, for the third also 20,000. That is why the classification is 1/3. And that if it is greater means you should give 5% of the normal profit only. That is the definition. Accordingly, you have to give. In that case, that surplus seems to be, I think, 18,000 plus 18,000 plus 18,000, that means 54,000. 54,000 rupees is a surplus in the problem you have done. But here studying this problem is crucially somewhat difficult, because what I am telling is that you have to keep in mind of certain provisions. So that's why this illustration is adopted and asked only in the final of company secretary and chartered accountants. That much difficulty is there. So that for M.Com students, not much important. Anyway, I am just reminding you, anybody is capable means it is better to study. For the examination point of view, the theoretical aspect is more important. So you can concentrate on the theory aspect only, which I have posted in one video, this matter. Then in the case of normal profit, actual profit you can calculate. It is available. Actual clear profit, it is available. PAT maybe or PBT. PBT means profit before tax means if the normal profit is only in the PBT, then you have to make it in PBT form. And thereby you find out the surplus. Normally, we have find out that in the super profit also, calculation of goodwill, there you are calculating normal profit means that is easy because that certain percentage of the normal return should be applied to the capital employed, that's over. Capital employed means including the external debt. That is capital from debt and equity. Debt and equity together can be taken. And that percentage should be calculated for the normal. Here it is somewhat calculations is there. Okay, then you can read that problem. Anyone, you can start that illustration 7. Let's start. Thanks. Yes. Next one. Then next one. Next. Next.
Loan from electricity board.
Yes.
Contributors reserve investment.
Okay, that's all. Enough. This kind of information is given in the problem, but you find in the solution, apart from that, some information has been taken. That you have to find out, because that someone may be legally it may be provided or some may be provision. Then anyone can read that and the solution. Solution particulama or somebody can read? You can read 1 or 2 lines. And the solution, you go for solution, we can see. Some new information is taken from apart from the problem. Solution is not there. Then next one, solution you read. Yes.
Calculation of capital base. Cost of fixed asset.
Yes.
Formation expenses. Monthly average of current assets.
Yes.
Contingency reserve fund investment. Less depreciation written off. Loan from electricity board. Debentures. Tariff and dividend control reserve. Development reserve. Security deposits from customers. Capital base.
Oh, this is capital base. In this way, capital base should be taken. Capital base is what it means. Total here, what it represents means total assets, including current assets, minus current liabilities. That's all. Only current liabilities. Because long-term loan, everything you are taking, debenture, preference share capital, everything you have to take with capital employed. That's calculation is there. Okay, next one. What is the next one?
Calculation of reasonable return.
Okay, reasonable return. Oh, this is some assumption and some legally provided information to be taken. Yes.
14% of capital base of rupees 5 lakh.
Yes. Yes. Then.
12% of bank rate. 2%.
Yes.
Income from reserve fund investment at 10%.
Yes.
1.2% on loan from electricity board.
Oh, these are all legally provided. Okay. Then.
1.2% on development reserve.
Okay.
1.2% debenture. Reasonable return. Actual profit, surplus profit.
Actual profit. This is the surplus profit. This is the normal profit. Understand? Then what is the total value? 54,000. 54,000 is the surplus. What is the normal profit? 7,60,000 from this calculation, 7,60,000. And the actual profit. Yes. From that you find 54,000 is a surplus, isn't it? This 54,000 is divided and the basis of 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Because there is no 5% provisions, normal profit that you are going to not. Normal profit is not in excess of 5%. 5% of the normal profit, below that only, that 18,000 falls. Thereby 18,000, 18,000, 18,000 for the 3 reserves. Okay. Now it is very clear for you. Theoretically, at least you can clear. If you read 3 or 4 times this particular solution, you will get an idea. Provisions. So keep on studying that and keep in mind. Then you can take the full confidence that you know everything in the double accounting except the replacement value. That seems to be somewhat difficult if time